with that, I thank you, Ms. Casey, for coming here. We're going to now move to Spain instead, and we have with us two gentlemen. We have the gentleman to my right, Sergio José Sánchez Pérez, who is here to tell us, together with Rodrigo Rodríguez López, about a project in Extremadura. Extremadura is one of the Spanish regions. Now, you are, Odilo is the name of your company. It's a company that specializes in providing digital content from companies. Basically, it's providing, if I suppose, mainly school children with access to digital libraries, etc. So which one of you would like to start?
I will start.
You will start.
I will introduce Sergio.
Okay, there you go. The floor is yours.
First of all, thank you very much for inviting us to be here. We are very, very happy to be here with you. I am the founder of Odilo. We created this company in the south of Spain in a city called Cartagena because we wanted to solve two big problems. One is equity in education. You know that for families today in all Europe and all over the world, being able to pay for the books and education materials they need is a big problem. And there are still many families that they cannot get all the content they want. And that's a big problem in order to bring equity to education in Europe. Second thing is that we wanted to help the students to be more encouraged to reading, because we know that reading is the most important skill, because it's the only one that affects all other skills. And when we were working on research about reading, we discovered something, that the number of books of a family that a family have is the most important predictor of academic success. More important than the economic situation of the family, more important than the region. We can predict how successful you will be based on the number of books you have in your house. And actually, students that live in house with over 500 books, they perform 3 years better than the students that live in house that with less than 10 books. So we wanted to do something in order to improve that. And that's the reason why we created Odilo, with the mission to create equity in education by making the highest quality digital content simply accessible to all. And we wanted to help students to reach their full potential. The way we do it is we have been building a technology that from one side, we have created a marketplace that we were lucky that there are today over 4,000 content providers in 42 countries that integrated in this platform. We have ebooks providers, video providers, audiobooks providers, newspapers, magazines in this marketplace. And then we created technologies for organizations so they can create platforms like Netflix, but customized for them in order to give access to their users to this content. Example, we are working with libraries that they select content in this marketplace. They bring the content that the cities are creating, that local authors are creating, and they bring that in platforms and apps so every citizen can access to this content for free. So giving everyone the access to have, everyone the possibility to have access to culture. We are doing the same for corporate, but most especially for education, that this is the case. We are working with governments. This is the case of Extremadura in Spain, that what they are doing is they are bringing content to this platform from many different providers in different languages, ebooks, audiobooks, videos. So every student in the region, independently from where they are, in the city or rural area, if they are from a family with good economic situation or not, they only need to connect to these platforms, download an app or go into a website, and then they have all the content they need. Curricular reading, ebooks, audio, language learning, all easy to them to connect. Even in most cases, we are connecting the telecommunications companies, so they don't even need to spend data on that. So it's fully accessible to them. And that's the first part of the project. Then the second part is how we help students when they have access to the content in order to become lifelong readers. We want them to fall in love with reading, fall in love with learning. And then we came to the European Union with two questions that we would like the answers is how we can improve the reading experience in a school, and second, how we can encourage teachers and families to promote reading as a lifelong habit. And then with that ideas, we were lucky that we received a grant from the European funds, in this case 1 million euros. And most important, they gave our team access to what we consider are the key areas of digital education: students, educators, and families. Because we were always talking with experts and researchers, but we discovered that everything is basically about the student. So we were listening to them, and what we learned is that what the student wanted was first the freedom to read whatever they want. So they were not to be forced to read books that they don't want. It seems easy, but it still is how many schools manage reading. And they wanted to communicate with books in a new way. They wanted to be proactive. They wanted to be able to bring interactivity. They would like to be videos. So they would like to have a new experience. Second, we listen to teachers. And the most important thing we learn from teachers is we ask Odilo, in our case, our project, to help them save time. Because all that they wanted is have time to be closer to the student. So we build technology for them to be very easy to see if the kids is learning, if they understand what they are reading, and how they are doing, because they would like to have the opportunity to interact with the kid in real time and know if they need help, or like in the case of Sergio, if he's an overachiever and they need to encourage him to read more difficult things. And the other part is families, because this is the key area. If a kid is living in a house where his family is reading all the time, or they have interests of arts, of culture, he will be a good student. So we would like to help families to have information what's happening with the student, and we would like also to give them books and materials so they can also have reading habits, because we will know that it will also affect the student. So with these three areas of knowledge, we build a technology that is using data and technology in order to connect all of them and trying to make the reading experience better. So we created this technology that right now it's in many schools. One of the examples is Sergio School. And then we were very surprised ourselves. What happened next is that this technology, these intelligent data libraries, were extremely well accepted in the market. Today, there are over 100 million people that can access to content, ebooks, audiobooks, or videos through platforms using this technology from 42 countries and over 5,000 institutions, mainly public schools and public libraries. And once again, that's all about the student. What's more important, students have been embracing this new technology much better than everyone else expected. Even in some cases, we have achieved something very unique, that having learning and reading app in the front, top one in the apps of mobiles, even doing better than social media. So we discovered that when we offer students these tools that they feel comfortable with, they really use them. And in this case, I'm very, very happy to be here with Sergio. As I mentioned, today there are thousands of students using the platform. They are using the platform to read. We are measuring reading comprehension. They are learning how to be more creative in writing. And from all those students using Odilo in Europe, from those thousands of students, there is one special student that was the one that received the best ranking in the platform. So it's the person that we consider is one of the best readers in the world. So I'm very happy that we can give first here that the European Parliament allow us to give him this award in this place. And second, I would like Sergio to explain what he thinks about education and what he thinks about reading in this amazing place and this amazing moment. So,
the floor is yours, Sergio. Press there. Yep.
And that's what accredits Sergio as the best reader.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to begin by thanking the Odilo software company for this great honor and the opportunity to represent all of the children who read in the digital format. I am a student of the primary school El Rodeo in Jerez de los Caballeros in Spain. My primary school would like to thank the Plan de Educación Digital de Extremadura, known as Innovative, in which we are participants of the Librarium program, a program based in borrowing digital books from school libraries. I am also thankful to the Junta de Extremadura for the opportunity to make us of this system and this platform. In my experience with this program, I usually read some of the audiobooks offered by the librarian platform before I go to bed. I prefer audiobooks because they allow me to practice both my reading comprehension and my English pronunciation. Reading in general allows me to exercise my imagination and picture fantastical words, interesting characters, and impossible situations. The act of reading facilitates the ability to understand and create, and is a true gift in the lives of children. I have come to appreciate how reading has improved my ability to comprehend, write, and expand the limit of my mind, all of which will benefit me in my academic career and my life. I love action and adventure books, especially my favorite book, Eric Bogler and the Crimes of the White King by Beatriz Osses. I also recommended the Harry Potter series to my fellow readers, particularly Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone. I do not consider myself the winner of this competition or award, but the representative of education purpose. But the representative of all of the children of each country that have found another way to utilize technology for education purpose. Therefore, to all of the children that enjoy reading, my award is your award as well. I encourage all of my peers to take advantage of the knowledge found within books and find the enjoyment in reading as I have. I would like to conclude with a quote that I find inspiring and impactful. La lectura puede ser para un niño un juego perfecto. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I just want to say personally, I hope nobody ever introduces this boy to Netflix, that he keeps reading before going to bed instead of watching stupid TV like so many other of us. Yes, I think I wanted to ask the first question, and then I'll open the floor to you. Just, I think I'm going to turn to you first with a question. I mean, Spain was hit quite hard by the financial crisis a couple of years back, and I'm just wondering, is there also kind of some kind of saving for Spanish schools as well, digitalizing books and access for children? Is there an economic side to this?
Yes, the saving is amazing. We were talking to governments. They say, imagine we need to send 3,000 books to every school library, and they will have only one access. If you want to have 25 students read at the same time, you need to do that digital. Mm-hmm. So the saving is, for the price of a book, you can have 25 people reading a month with a teacher. And actually, the other thing, you can even know what's happening with that book thanks to technology. But that's, for sure, the cheapest way to bring everyone the content they need.